Alright, we're back with another Dragon's Lair DVD game. This is Dragon's Lair 2, second one. Looks kind of like the first one, except it's the second one. Coming soon page is still here. Coming soon, Dragon's Lair now shipping. I have that one. I mean, I played it. Space Ace, I have that one. It's not the next game we're going to play, but the one after. Fork in the Tail, still never happened. Still don't have it. Still doesn't exist. Oh well. That's how that goes sometimes. All right. This game is closer to its like arcade analog than the first DVD was. The first game to like the first Dragon's Lair DVD game is nowhere close to its arcade, equivalent. But this one's pretty close. We have we'll get into it. We'll hit play here and then we'll watch the trailer and then we'll get started.
Dragon's Lair.
Time warp.
Kidnapped? Oh, Daddy! Idiots!
Spirited away to
Yeah,
a middling
the
time
mom
by the
is
evil wizard
very
Lair.
unhappy with us that we let
She'll be forced
Daphne
to
get
marry the wicked Mordroc unless
kidnapped
Dirk can
again.
save her.
My Daphne kidnapped?
Mommy's gone.
Transported by a bumbling old time machine, Dirk begins the rescue mission.
Squeaky Daphne, stay squeaky.
Once the casket of doom has opened, Mordroc will place the death ring upon Daphne's finger in marriage, and she will be lost forever. In
The time warp. All right, the game's about to get started now. So yeah, so this is the sequel. Obviously, we're married to Daphne now. Our mom's really mad that we let her get kidnapped a second time, though. I don't know why we were gonna continue eating. Yes, we're married. We have kids. The girls look like her. The boys look like him. It's all very adorable. So this is very similar, up, down, left, right. Except the only difference is in sword, obviously. The one big difference between this game and the last one is that you need to collect all of these treasures that I'm getting. So we have that bow and arrow that we just got. We have to collect all of the treasures. Or else when we get to level 6, they just send you right on back. So, might as well do it right the first time. I'm not going to be quite as talkative in this version of the game, in this game than the last one, because this game's a lot longer and a lot less forgiving. So each level is longer and has fewer checkpoints, so dying loses a lot of time. So I'm going to attempt to do Deathless. If we die eventually, it's, C. Another key, so that's the last of the treasures in this level. Sword. What? 3 swords. So yeah, so we operate this time machine with our sword. So we operate this sword. We operate the time machine by jamming our sword into it. There's the egg. So that's the only treasure in this level. 5 swords now. And then so the last input of every level is just going to be sword. So we actually almost saved Daphne in this level. But it doesn't quite work out. Lots of sword right here. This is 3 swords and a left. So we actually have Daphne here. We get chomped on though. Left, right, left.
Get the sword!
Sword.
Daphne's mine! Farewell, you fool!
So now we have to resign ourselves to actually just following. Alright, that's level 2.
Quick boy! Through the glass!
Alright, so this is actually flipped. Alright, so I have to really think about this now. So yeah, the difference here is that there are mirrored levels, just like in the previous game. Except this time we don't just see both of them, we actually do have them randomly mirrored. So my notes have one of the 2 versions, and I just trust myself to flip it if it's flipped. Which it is in this case. This one is flipped from what I'm used to. Up. Then right. Then left. Then up again. Then left. So this is the only. So this playing card is going to be the only. Treasure in this level. Right. Left. Forward. Right.
Was brillig as the slimy toad the fire and gimble in the wave. For mimsy were the boracles and the moonlight outbreak. Oh,
Alright, that was level 3. Alright, so this is the correct direction? This is the one guy who's like really upset that we're here.
Stop right there! One more step and you're finished. Oh.
This level has 2 different apples as our treasures. There's one of them. 1, 2,
Hang on, brother. Don't eat him. Turkey is our ticket.
These snakes are really weird.
Fortune. Look here, I'll get you the princess when you bring Eve to me. Eve.
Alright, apple number 2. Good face there, by the way.
Apple.
Halt! Oh no! Oh dear! Dear! Oh my goodness!
And that was level 4. Piano's on the left. All right. This is weird Beethoven land.
Daphne's mine! You fool! Jerk the daring. Stay put, don't jump. Never fear a creative gust. Wind that's born above.
All right, there's
Think
one of the two treasures. That's a hammer.
would think all too soon will downward sink.
This level, as long as it is, it has no checkpoints. So if you mess up at any point, you're going back to the very beginning. Alright, here's the other, actually couldn't find my place there. It was very scary.
Over here!
And that was level 5.
We found her this time, boy.
So I think we're actually here now. Not quite now. One more. Lots of spiders in this level, by the way. So if you don't like spiders, this is not the level for you. 1, 2, 3. Sword. Left. There's the dagger. One of the two treasures. This level is one treasure left in the game now. Sword. One, two. This also has no checkpoints. Alright, and there's our last treasure, the hourglass. They tricked him.
Hurry, son! Hurry!
Just to like taunt him or whatever. Alright, that was level 6.
Do something!
So if I've done this right, we'll end up on the next level where the Mordroc is trying to marry Daphne. There you go. I did this level so many times learning it. It sucks.
Daphne
So yeah, so Daphne has the ring on her and she's turning into like a hideous monster basically. So the key is to get the ring off of her by any means necessary. Alright, one more level. So we kiss Daphne here, but it doesn't work in 1 millisecond. He's much like Zoomers. And that's something that didn't work immediately, and so he just immediately gave up. That was unnecessarily mean to Gen Z. I like Gen Z. I'm just sleepy. And right at the end of a Deathless run, so... Happily ever after. One, two... Still squeaky. Forever squeaky. And there you go. There you go. That's the video game.
My hero.
GG. Good. This was my last attempt at of the night, so I'm glad I got it done. Congratulations, you are a winner. And that's it. Back to the title screen. All right. Next up is going to be Dragon's Lair 3. Not a well-known game, but it exists, so we're going to play it. See you next time.